Haman, and this is the Battle of Angoville, and I'm pretty sure that's in either France, Belgium, or Holland, one of those three. I am in command of the Wehrmacht, and we are just setting up. We are setting up. I had just built a Wehrmacht quarters where I'm training squads of Volksgrenadiers. Now, my first move was to capture this point here. Not over here, but here. My first move was to capture this point here and build defenses here, because usually when I plan this map, this area is just important to me. It's because, well, it's just got a good defense with it. It's got these, it has these bushes right here, and these walls down here, so you only have to really defend this area here to make sure they don't come up, or around here. And my pioneers, I think, are under fire from a jeep. And when they did that, I sent Volksgrenadiers up to rally with the jeep and destroy it. Now, the jeep attempts to run away at this point, but I think I have my Volksgrenadiers fire a Panzerfaust at it. So, my Volksgrenadiers, there goes one, but they're on the way firing, and are going to destroy the jeep up there. He makes a very long shot with the Panzerfaust right there. That's an unusually long shot with this game. I put some Volksgrenadiers up here, and they eventually come up here and build some sandbags, so you'll have somewhere to defend. Those do save their lives at some point. I do have one squad of Volksgrenadiers right here that are just not really doing anything. And then I have my pioneers right here. I have my Volksgrenadiers. See, I told you it saves their lives. They're right here, because if they were just sitting out there in the open, they'd be in trouble. So, right now they're firing with their Kar 98Ks at those riflemen. I'm going to slow it down a bit. And then we're going to watch over here, see the Volt, and then these American riflemen begin pulling back. And we're going to put it up to normal speed. Now, when I first start a battle, I usually have about, well, I usually start off by training I have one squad of pioneers already out, so I train two more, upgrade to assault phase, and then I have, well, then I train 3 squads of Volksgrenadiers. Now, usually when I take a point, I just have the bad habit of always putting an observation post on it. 1, to protect it, and 2, to get more resources from it. Now, you're probably wondering where that mortar came from. Over here, I killed an American mortar team with my Volksgrenadiers who were up there. And then I took the mortar and put it here, and I think it stays there till it dies. Right here, I have some, these are American riflemen, and they're firing at my pioneers. I think those pioneers end up dying at some point, but my Volk squad kind of moves up and like pushes them away. Here I built the Sturm Armory, where you can train grenadiers and health tracks, pack guns, mortars, all those. And I had them pull back because, well, they would not have won that little skirmish. And I had these here, and from the Wehrmacht quarter, and you can build Volksgrenadiers. You can train them. You can train machine guns and snipers. I upgraded these Volksgrenadiers with MP40s. They all get some MP40s. It cost me 50 munitions, and well, yeah, that it just improved greatly their rate of fire and just how good they were. And then I made it down to slow motion where they were running at this one rifleman over here. I think he dies. And then they eventually find this mortar right here, and I just kind of went forward and took the opportunity to destroy it. Now, you can upgrade any Volt squad with MP40s, but it costs you 50 munitions. Right now I have the detail level of their uniforms on high. It can go all the way up to ultra, which is the highest it can get, and I do not have it on that because I'm not so sure if this old computer can handle that. Now right here I had them firing at the mortar team. I'm gonna put it on cinematic mode. And cinematic mode is just basically, it makes it look like a movie kind of. And right here you can see my Volksgrenadier shooting at them. I'm gonna take it off cinematic mode. I just never really liked it. Now they ask me if they want me to have them disengage, but I don't really see why they disengage when they're doing so well with this. And then they got about one guy left who was just killed. And well, I had my Volksgrenadiers just up there at the point, and they were just doing pretty good. So I just left them there. They move forward at some point. Now, I took the fog of war off so I can watch what the enemy is doing. Wouldn't really call them the enemy, just an opponent. I remember this machine gun, I don't even think it ever fired at any point. I think I just ended up killing it before it could do anything. And then here I still have my Volksgrenadiers and my mortar. Then their flamethrower up there. I eventually send a bunch of grenadiers over there, and then yeah, they have to deal with that. I trained a health track, and you see there's no machine gunners in it. It's because there's no squad in it. I'll have to wait to put you have to wait to put the squad in there so they can man the MGs. And then this is just part 1 of the Angoville battle. This is the mortar, and it's an American mortar, so I don't really know anything about it, but nothing more, just a mortar. Part 1, Battle of Angoville.